shortstop, number 10, John Volpe.
So I was introduced to baseball when I was probably around like 4 to 6. Can't tell you the exact age, but I remember just at my little league, we'd always play t-ball and we were super young. And my dad kind of just brought me into the sport, and he'd always bring me out and we'd play catch in the yard. So, yeah. Yeah, so baseball has basically introduced me to all of my friends, and the game is really more than just like hitting a bat with a ball. It's really just like meeting new people, the places you'll go, and just everything about it is just great. It's so much more than just an actual game. So with soccer honestly came way more natural to me than baseball. It's just I wasn't as, I guess, like physically fit to play soccer, but with all the skills, it came more natural. So soccer, I didn't put as much work in, but baseball was tough because I wasn't always like the biggest or strongest kid. So I had to put a lot more time into baseball when I was in high school. And also being like a young kid and being like the type of utility guy I am, it was hard because I had to put in a lot more training into like the infield and outfield no matter where I was going to play. So definitely just a lot of time and effort. Yeah, so honestly, I wanted to play soccer in college, and my dad kind of told me, he was like, hey, like, you got a shot at playing baseball. I don't know how much of a shot you have at playing soccer. So he really pushed that on me when I was young, and it really did. I mean, honestly, like, I don't know if I'd be playing a sport right now if I did pick soccer. So my dad and my parents both helped me pick the right sport, and kind of the main reason was just because I was having a lot of success in high school in baseball at the time. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like any athlete would be lying if they told you they didn't. I feel like having confidence is just a huge part of being an athlete, but any athlete that says they doubted themselves is just lying, because being an athlete, that's the point of being it. When you fail in baseball, you fail like 7 out of 10 times, and you're still going to the Hall of Fame if you do that. So failing is just part of the game, and doubting yourself is just part of the game. It's all about how you just counteract it. Yeah, so I actually have two. My favorite memory probably is actually my best friend, one of my best friends since I was very young. His name's Rider Bronc. He just got drafted by the Astros. I actually hit a home run against him off of Monmouth, who's our rival, or used to be our rival. So that was definitely like my one moment. But another moment, which I'll just never forget throughout my whole life, is it was first and second and no outs, and we were down by 2 runs versus Niagara. And it was the semifinal game. This is to get to the championship. And Coach Davis came up to me and he had a meeting and he said, "Do you want to bunt?" And in that situation, you get second and third, 1 out. You get Socrates, who's one of our best hitters, up, and he told me you don't have to bunt. And I didn't. I ended up hitting a double, and we had second and third, no outs, and those 2 runs scored, and we ended up winning the game. So having that trust in Coach Davis and him having that trust in me really stuck out to me. That's probably one of my favorite moments I'll ever have playing baseball. Yeah, so I mean, it's definitely a confidence booster, having that, but also it's just kind of being a tone setter for the team, because if one person does good, everyone's going to want to be just like them. So whether it's me this year or somebody else, if there's someone playing at that level, everyone's going to see that and want to play at that level. So I think it's just the fact that it gets the whole team going, and just everyone almost wants to follow in the footsteps or be like that person. Yeah, honestly, when I walked in the dugout, everyone kind of just like patted me on the back and said like, "Good job," and I didn't really know why. So I guess that's good and bad, knowing that like I hit a landmark, but I didn't really know. But I guess that honestly just means out of my team and my coaches that they expect a lot more than me just to get 100 hits. So it's a cool accomplishment to look back on when you're definitely older. But right now I'm kind of just striving for the next accomplishment. Personally, I'm just looking to win a MAC championship. Nothing else is really I care about right now because everything else will fall into place. But yeah, definitely just winning a MAC championship and getting to the regionals will definitely just be the #1 goal.